morning, everyone. Oh, I'm tired. So, it was kind of a rough night because I just wasn't tired last night. I tried to go to sleep several times and I just couldn't go to sleep. So, I got a bit of a headache this morning. That's probably because of that. Anyways, just want to touch on yesterday because I never closed out yesterday. Oh, let me roll around here. So I never closed out yesterday. Yesterday was just kind of a crazy day. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I basically just kind of, kept doing that, just listening to myself. So, the short story is I mentioned yesterday how, I just was craving beef and I really wanted, some red meat, and I just wasn't, the eggs just weren't doing enough for me, right? So I was eating so many eggs that I basically couldn't eat a lot of real food. So I did have breakfast yesterday. You saw that. Beef patty, an egg, a couple pieces of bacon. It was good. And then from there, I actually was planning to start a fast, and maybe an hour later I was hungry again, and it was a pretty significant hunger, and I said, this is not I'm not starting a fast when less than 2 hours after I eat I'm ready to eat again. So that right there it wasn't just to me notional hunger, it was significant enough that I was like, no, I'm actually hungry, so I need to eat. So I ate again, and I ate a lot of beef. I had a whole bunch of that picanha roast. I've just finished off whatever was left of it, and that was good. That really hit the spot. So after that, I said, well, I guess I'm not fasting today. And maybe an hour or an hour and a half after that, I actually felt like having an egg shake. My body was like, yeah, we could do that. We're ready. So I did, right? And yesterday was a non-exercise day. So I had one, and I just had 8. And then I went ahead and I had dinner, and I ate a very large dinner. And then after dinner, I had another shake. So I feel like, yesterday was just a day that I needed to just physically eat real food. And I think it helped a lot. So today is an exercise day. I'm going to start my new exercise routine today. And I'm going to go back to try to do at least 24 eggs today. I did 16 yesterday, and I'm going to try and do 24 today. I think 16 yesterday was pretty good, considering that I wasn't exercising. I mean, I think just based on the demand of my body, I don't really think I'm needing as much of the eggs as I'm actually eating. Not to be to be gross, but I think a lot of them are just, I think it's just going in and going out and not being utilized. So to me, that's kind of a waste. I mean, why am I eating these eggs if they're all just going through me? And if you're carnivore, normally, you don't have a lot coming out. And when I eat just normal amounts, I definitely don't. So that's a little different now. And I notice the more and more eggs I add, the worse it gets. So I'm just okay, I'm clearly sort of outstripping my body's, what I would say is, ability to handle all of these eggs, and probably its needs then. So my strategy now, again, I'm just experimenting. Right now we're basically in daily experimentations because 36 eggs doesn't work for me. And I know that 24 does. So now I'm at the point where I'm gonna try some experiments. I'm gonna try adjusting the amount of eggs I'm having depending on what I'm doing, right? So if I'm doing a bunch of exercise that day, I'll probably try to have more. And if I'm not doing any, if it's like just a day where I'm maybe just doing a little high intensity interval training, just doing intervals, then I may not have any. I mean, I'll have some, but I may not have as much actually. So I'll keep you in the loop as to exactly what I'm doing. And, you know, and you'll still find out the results at the end, you know, is this really having any impact or not? But, you know, unfortunately, like the reality is I just can't do 36 eggs. And the reality is I don't even think I can continue to try to do any more than the 2 dozen. I was okay at 2 dozen eggs, and that was pretty comfortable for me. But getting beyond that has just been chaos on my system, and so it's just not working. So I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna listen and go back to where my body is more comfortable at, which is at 24 eggs. And then maybe on days when I'm not putting a lot of demand on my body, I won't even have that many. But I will continue to do this for the 6 weeks. So that is my goal. All right. That is all I have for the morning update. Actually, body weight update real quick. 145.8. I think I'm up like 2/10 from the day before. So, is it 145.8? Now I gotta look. 144.8. So, up 2/10 from the day before. And I mean, I think that just goes to show, like, I'm still eating enough yesterday. I'm still eating enough to meet my body's needs, but I'm like not way overdoing it. And so I did 16 eggs yesterday and had a decent sized breakfast. And then I also had lunch, which I never do. And then I also had a huge dinner. So I had 3 meals yesterday, 3 substantial meals, and 16 eggs. So it's not like I'm not, you know, to me that says, look, I'm still doing the 16 eggs, but I'm still able to have substantial amounts of food, and at that level for sure. And I required substantial amount of food yesterday. So I think that was what my body was telling me, and that's what it needed. And I feel a lot better today, other than the headache. So I'm gonna get something to drink and maybe some electrolytes or salt to make sure I'm not dehydrated in any way. And then I'm gonna go on about my business. So I'll keep you updated, and I'll talk to you later. All right, I guess I've goofed around long enough this morning, so I'm gonna get ready and get the workout in. In order to do that, that means I gotta set up all the new gear. So I'm gonna change and do that now. All right, here we have everything for the new workout system. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and let's see what it does. All right, let's get this out of the way first. Step here, and I made sure I ordered one that has a nice wide lip here, a little bit wider than I actually need it to be, but we'll see if we can make it work. Hopefully it works out all right still. Ta-da! If this isn't the travel bag. No, it's not. There we go. So that's the travel bag. So, got a system completely enclosed in here, meaning it's portable. I can travel with it if I ever wanted to. I don't do much traveling these days, but I might, if I ever need to, this would be available. So I got a couple of D-rings. You probably figured out what this is. This is going to be basically a resistance band bar system. So I got a bunch of resistance bands. We got the bar itself. So we got that. And we got a couple of handles, which probably end up using for some of the exercises and exercise thing. So let's get this all unwrapped so we can start using it. Okay, maybe not the best, but first exercise with the resistance band and bar system, and it's a learning experience for sure. Just getting used to how you're supposed to do the exercises is a little different. So got that covered, and I think next time we'll be able to do better. Of course, next time will be the other workout, so that'll also be learning. But yeah, after that, should get better. A lot of the comments online say the same thing. Like at first, you're just trying to get used to the exercises. So this is week 1 and workout 1. So I'm tired. I'm gonna go downstairs and make an egg shake. All right, powering through the second shake of the day. So, yeah, I expect I'll have this shake, have dinner as normal, and then have my third shake after dinner. So, looks like we're on track today. Workout this morning, and then honestly, I've just been chilling today. It's too damn hot outside to do anything outside, so probably for the next week, unfortunately. All right, I'm gonna update you later.